Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, and today we're going to try to keep some good people out of jail. As Americans gear up to take a stand against Antifa, rule number one is this: always plan with the jury in mind. And the goal is to oppose Antifa without getting yourself prosecuted. Today we're going to touch on the proper use of the Second Amendment. Now, for some of our patriotic folks, their entire plan begins and ends with their guns. In my previous video, Antifa Showdown 101, I made it clear that all citizens have the legal right to use reasonable force to stop Antifa crimes in progress. And sure enough, within minutes of posting that, one guy suggested, "Shotgun to the legs." Okay, we need to get this straight right now. That would be considered deadly force and is only justified if you are in imminent danger of death or serious bodily injury. There is no such thing as just shooting someone a little bit. Anytime you pull the trigger on a gun, the courts will see that as deadly force, and you better be legally correct. Same with knives. There's no such thing as cutting somebody just a little. Now, the purpose of this video is to keep good Americans out of jail, so listen up. If you fire a gun in a confrontation with Antifa, you better be able to show that you were on the verge of being killed. And if the evidence does not support that, a prosecutor will ruin your life. So when planning to take a stand against Antifa, make your plans with wisdom. Always plan with the jury in mind. If you're armed, stay away from the front lines. That is where the fist fights and wrestling matches will occur. And it is virtually impossible to conceal carry a gun securely enough that it cannot be grabbed or fall out in a serious fight. Let the unarmed guys take the front lines, and the armed people stay back where they can observe. Your Second Amendment guns, while vitally important to American liberty, are usable in only a tiny fraction of instances. So stop thinking of your gun as your number one tool. You're going to need multiple non-lethal ways of dealing with the standard Antifa punks. Your first tool is your appearance and demeanor. Antifa are predators. They look for fear and they look for weakness. Don't give them either one. Also, always remember the old saying, "He who enrages you controls you." The punks want to inflict humiliation and torment on you. Nothing is too filthy or vile for them to say to you. They will spit and throw things. If you start to lose your temper, your friends need to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Take a recess." That means you step back and calm down. If physical force becomes necessary, fists, pepper spray, or an impact weapon like a cane or a walking stick, hey, be decisive. And be doubly sure that your actions are within the law. The moment an Antifa punk stops their aggression, you must stop yours. If they stop fighting and you continue to beat on them, well, that makes you the aggressor and subject to criminal charges. That is why it is so important that you always maintain your focus and not give in to rage. Okay, here's the other side of the gun question. Antifa ringleaders have been videoed passing out knives to their Antifa thugs. If they start stabbing people, that is probably a justifiable shooting situation, but still, the best response, if possible, would be a hasty retreat and let the cops deal with the stabbers. I hope this clears up a few things, and remember, when planning to confront Antifa, always start with the jury in mind. This is Wild Bill for America. Thanks for watching, and America bless God again.